Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are going to watch Andrew Tate emergency meeting together. This is very important meeting, and in this video we will learn a lot of lesson. Wait, just see this much points I learned from this video. So let me give you the intro of the video. We are going to learn about winning and losing. Everyone hates losing. Everyone loves winning. Just try. You have to love trying. And never give up. Solve problem, make you successful. And the other point is forget winning, forget losing, love trying. And let me ask you an important question. If you know you're gonna lose, will you try? Answer me in the comment section. So without wasting any time, let's start the video.
Hi friends, another emergency meeting, a quick blast of knowledge. As you've noticed, for the last 4 or 5 days I've been sitting you down and giving you blasts of knowledge for the day. That's what I'm here to do again. Where's my camera? Okay, anyway, leave it like this. Don't complicate my life. Don't complicate my life. Leave it like this. It's fine. Right. So, life is about the process of elimination. As I spoke about yesterday, removing options, removing possibilities leaves you with the only path forward. And by doing that, by removing all the options, removing all the hope, removing all the cope, you are left with the one sure path. So when you think about life, when you go through life, you need to be approaching it in that way. How do I remove the things that will not work long enough, all the things that did not happen? That's how you solve a crime, right? Someone murdered this guy. Okay, who was it? I don't know. Well, maybe this guy, because he knows him, and they had problems. They had beef over business. No, he has an alibi. He's on CCTV, caught being somewhere else at the time of the murder. So we remove him. By the process of elimination, you find the suspect. You don't say who's the suspect. You say who is not the suspect. The process of elimination is how you think and how you approach life. By doing that, specifically and exclusively with all things, you are left with the best possible path forward. Then you dedicate yourself with 100% of your gumption towards said path. And by doing that, you will be monumentally successful. So we're going to talk about exceptionalism now. And we're going to use very simple logic that all of you can follow. Exceptionalism, in and of itself, means you are unlike other people. And you want to be exceptional. You don't want to be a normal guy. You don't want to be a successful guy. You don't want to be an okay guy. You want to be an exceptional. You want exceptional status, exceptional capability, exceptional relationships, exceptional finance. You want to be an exceptional individual, an exceptional human. So for you to accept this, I want to be exceptional, I need to be unlike other people. If you want to be unlike other people, you must think differently and do things different than other people do. It's very hard for you as a person to be exceptional if you think and do the same things as the normies, as the wagies, as the brokies. In fact, I would argue it's near on impossible. This is the logic trap that many of you are falling into. I want to be lazy like normal people. I want to do normal things like normal people. I want to work normally. I don't want to work hard, but I want a Lambo. And I want people to think I'm exceptional with no basis behind it, with no true roots to my tree. I just want to look exceptional without being exceptional because I have no exceptional habits or outlooks. And this is why you don't have what you want, because the universe, God, cosmos, karma, whatever you want to call it, is not going to allow you to play fake for a long period of time. If you're a faker and you catch a quick crypto pump and buy a Lambo, you'll be broke again. You have to genuinely become exceptional to stay exceptional. So you have to sit here and go, okay, I want to be an exceptional person, which means I have to think differently than the normies do. This is very simple logic. Exceptional in and of itself literally means you think differently and act differently. So, with that in mind, we're going to talk about winning and losing. We have winning and losing. Two outcomes to any chance game. Two outcomes to any scenario in your life. You enter a situation and you can either win or you can lose. You go into a boxing match, you can win or you can lose. You go into a coin flip, you can win or you can lose. You go up to a pretty girl on the street, you can win or you can lose. You start a new business, you can win or you can lose. That's it. Life is binary. Action, reaction, cause and effect. That's the world we live in. Those are the most important things for you to understand. Cause and effect. If I train hard, I get stronger. If I punch him, he's going to try and punch me back or I'll knock him out. Action, reaction, cause and effect. Now, how do you approach winning and losing exceptionally? How does an exceptional person approach this conundrum? Because everybody hates to lose, which means you're not exceptional if you hate to lose, because everyone hates to lose and everybody loves to win. So if you sit there and go, I really want to win, everyone wants to win. Now you're thinking like everyone else, so you're not exceptional. I really don't want to lose. Nobody wants to lose. So now you're thinking like everyone else, so you're not exceptional. How do you approach the win-lose conundrum in a matter and a manner which allows you to have an exceptional, different worldview, a different mindset? Because only via the different mindset will you have an exceptional life. I'll tell you the answer to the question. You need to add in something else. Everybody wants to win. And nobody wants to lose. There's no exceptionalism in being like everyone else wanting to win, and there's no exceptionalism in being like everyone else not wanting to lose. The only possible exceptionalism that exists in a win-lose conundrum is in between. To try. Because nobody wants to try. Whether they want to win or whether they don't want to lose, nobody likes the idea of struggle. Nobody likes the idea of pain. Nobody likes the idea of setbacks. Nobody likes the idea of banging their head against a wall. Nobody likes frustration. Nobody likes confusion. So to be exceptional, what you have to do is say, I'm the only one who doesn't care about winning, and I don't care about losing. I love trying. I love to try. I just got my ass kicked. I don't care because I tried, and I tried my best. I love to try things. When I start a new business, people say, do you think it's going to be successful? I say, I don't know. I don't care. I love to try my best at things. That's it. It doesn't matter if it's successful or not. I'm in love with the trying. I'm in love with what nobody else is, which is the difficult, hard, confusing pain. I'm in love with the conundrum. When you love trying, you're now an exceptional person because nobody else does. Everyone wants to win without trying. Everyone wants to avoid loss without trying. You're the only guy who loves trying. And this is why when people say, I'm frustrated, I'm trying to make money and I can't make any, I say, so the magic to life is falling in love with trying because nobody else does. This is an exceptional mindset. But to fall in love with trying, you need to fall in love with the setbacks. You need to fall in love with the frustration. When you find yourself confined, when you're trapped, when you find yourself behind prison bars and you can't seem to find a way through, you need to enjoy that Nobody else enjoys that. Only a winner, only an exceptional person says, I'm trying to launch this business and look at this huge problem I have. Isn't this exciting? Because if I solve this problem, I get to enjoy and show the karma of the universe that I'm the kind of person who never gives up. And I know in the end, if I show the cosmos I never quit, I'll be rewarded. I love when problems appear. I love when things go wrong. When things go wrong, my instant answer is good. Andrew, we have a big problem. Good. Great. I love problems. I love problems. No one can fix a problem like me. I have a phone book full of problem solvers. I am stubborn. I don't quit. I don't have a problem with motivation. I don't have a problem with dedication. I love problems. I'm going to fix this problem. That's what I do best. And the reason problems are such a fantastic thing is because problems gatekeep success. There is a pot of gold. And it's overflowing. There is a pot of gold. And the reason it hasn't been raped, the reason it hasn't been completely pillaged by normies is because there's a problem in the way. That's the lid, the problem. This problem is stopping anyone getting to the gold. So when someone says there's a huge problem here, you get to go, good. Behind that problem, there's definitely gold. Because everyone else, when they get to the problem, they turn away. They get to the impassable mountains. They get to the Himalayas and they turn around and they go back. We want to conquer Nepal. There's mountains in the way. How do you know it hasn't already been conquered? Because no one else would have crossed these mountains. I'm the only guy who will cross them. That's why. Problems are showing you where the money is. Problems are showing you where the success is. Problems are showing you where the exceptionalism is. That's why they're so fantastic. When you play a video game and you start running into enemies, you're heading in the wrong direction. Enemies are problems to solve. That's how you know you're going to win. When you're playing a video game and you have no enemies, you're not doing anything. When you run into enemies, you go, okay, I'm headed in the right direction. The end final boss is this way because there's enemies in my way. Problems are great. And the difference between you and everyone else is that you don't care if you can solve the problem. You're not sitting there going, I really want to win. So how quickly and cheaply can I fix this problem? You're not sitting there going, I really don't want to lose. So how quickly and cheaply can I solve this problem? No, you're sitting there going, finally a chance for me to do what I do best, to do what I love most. Finally, something I can try. Something I can focus my energy and effort on. Something worth my hard work. Something worth my toil. Something worth my labor. I want to try. And now I have a problem. And everyone else has run away from the problem because they don't love trying, but I do. So now when I fix the problem, I get the gold it is hiding. This is the exceptionalism. Forget winning. Forget losing. And love trying. And if you try all the time, you're going to lose. But you're also going to win. If you try every day, you're going to lose, but you're also going to win. Now, losing is demotivating to the normie. Losing demotivates the wagey and the brokey, but losing doesn't demotivate the man who loves trying. Because he's not in it to win and lose. He's in it to try. I dedicated all my time and I tried my very best to try and fix this problem. And guess what happened? What? Nothing. I lost. Did you make any money? Nope. So why'd you do it? Because it was fun to solve. And I learned things. And now I'm a better problem solver. I'm better at puzzles. I have new information. New code. I'm smarter now. And when I get to the next problem, I know things from before.
Sorry for interrupting between the video, but if you don't want to listen to my commentary and my perspective and thoughts, you can skip 3 to 5 minutes and you can watch the pending video. So we start with the online money. He talks about the online money. People are making a bunch of money from crypto, especially young boys. They put $1,000, either they lose, either they win. If they win big, because there are a lot of meme coin, and you can win big in meme coin. So a lot of people put money on meme coin. Maybe they lose, maybe they win. We talk about if they win. They buy stupid stuff, and then again they go broke. And then we have an important lesson, that we have to be different from others if we want to be successful in life. We have to be different from others. How? Other things about winning and losing. We don't have to worry about winning or losing. It's not our job to win or lose. Our job is to just try. This is our job. This is how we can become different from others. Other people loves winning. All they want is to win. Of course, I will also want to win, but in order to win, we have to be different. If we try first, we will lose. If we try 10 times more, we will lose. But if we work, at the end of the day, we will be successful. So if you want win, if you want to be a winner, and you think about winning, and if you lose, you will lose hope, you will lose your motivation. But if you focus on just trying, winning or losing, you don't give a damn, you don't care about winning and losing. But if and only if you focus on trying, you focus on just try. Let's start a YouTube channel, just try. Let's start trading, let's try. Let's try drop shipping. And you only care about trying, not about it will monetized or not, it will worked or not. So you just have to try again and again in order to win. This is very important lesson, and if you apply this lesson and watch the full video, your life might be changed. I also suggested to watch my video and must subscribe my channel and watch my video. And every video I uploaded, there is no one in the YouTube YouTube who uploaded this kind of content. The reason, let me tell you the reason. If they upload this type of content, YouTube will not monetize their channel. That's why I speak, that's why I do commentary, and I love to give my perspective. First thing first, English is not my love language, or English is not my first language. It's very difficult to me to speak English and show my face. Maybe my friends, maybe my cousins will make fun of me, but I don't give a damn, because I want to make money. I want to just try. I don't care if people make fun of me. I don't care about a lot of people making fun of my accent. I just don't care. I want to win. I love trying. So I trying a YouTube channel. At the end of the day, I will tell my children, I will tell my grandchildren that once I started a YouTube channel and I do commentary, I speak to the people. It's because of my confidence. A lot of you guys, I'm not saying you can't do anything, but sorry to say, but a lot of you guys will never have this kind of confidence or speak in camera. Have you ever speak in the camera and upload on YouTube? Anyway, let's back to the video.
I've learned my lesson, so I solved another problem even quicker than the first one. And what happened? Nothing. Lost again. So why did you do it? Because now I learned new things, and I had a great time. I got to dedicate myself to a problem, and I fixed it. Okay, and then what happened? Then I found another problem. It was really big. Okay? And I solved it. And then what happened? And then I became fucking rich for life. I built generational fucking wealth while you sit at home broke. That's what happened. Because I'm the kind of guy, I don't get demotivated by a loss. I don't care. I will fight you again today. I don't care. I love to try. I love the war. I'm a trier. I'm a workhorse. I'm that dog that pulls the sled. I don't know where I'm going. I've been told this sled needs to move, so let's run it. That's who I am. The people around me are exactly the same. In the end, we might get to our destination on the South Pole, or we might freeze to death and die. I'm pulling the sled. And every single time you genuinely dedicate yourself to a problem, without crying your eyes out about how hard it is, without crying your eyes out about the fact that it's difficult, without crying your eyes out about how long it's going to take, every single time you dedicate yourself to a problem without being a bitch, your power level increases. Your fucking orgons from the universe. There are electrons passing through your body right now, and they're scanning your entire biology, and they're trying to work out if you're the kind of person who tries or gives up. Right now, microscopic, smaller than atoms, electrons are firing through the flesh and blood and bone that you are made of, and they are scanning your entire makeup, your biological markers to work out if you're a winner or a loser. Do you try at problems or not? Everyone's asking me, oh, it's so hard. I don't care. That's good. That means there's gold behind it. Oh, yeah, but I've been trying for a long time. I don't care. That's good. That means there's gold behind it. Oh, but I really want to win. Oh, I really want to win. I really want it. I think like everyone else, I really want to win. You sound like a fucking baby. I really want a lollipop. I really want the lollipop. I really want a lollipop. That's not exceptionalism. Everyone wants the lollipop. Nobody wants to lose. Who wants to struggle and try and dedicate themselves? That's the life's winners. Those are life's winners. Only those people. Elon had to try and struggle to put rockets into space. This is how it works. Dedication isn't a thing. Motivation isn't a thing. Even discipline isn't a thing. Fall in love with trying. Fall in love with trying. And then guess what? The magic of the world provides you. This is the beautiful magic of the world. If you try 1,000 things with 100% of your effort and you fix 1,000 problems and 999 of those problems you fix don't change your life, one of them eventually does. And you only need one win. You can lose and lose and lose, and then you win once. I started a business, made no money. Started a business, made no money. Started a business, made no money. Started a business, made $100 million. Are you rich or poor? Win, lose, it doesn't matter. Fall in love with the war. When you wake up in the morning, this needs to be the feeling inside of your bones. What do I get to try to do now? What lands do I get to conquer? What money do I get to try and take? How much weight do I get to lift? How many women do I get to impregnate? What do I get to try and do now? What has the world given me? What has the cosmos given me to go and try and do? No one else can do it. Everyone else quits. Everyone else is scared. I'm an exceptional person. But you're going to lose. You know what? Telling me I'm going to lose doesn't affect my psyche. Tell an average man he's going to lose and watch him instantly be demotivated. In the normie mind, if he has an idea of something he wants to try or he's presented with a problem, something he wants to try, and then a genie comes and says, "Hi, I'm a genie, and I've seen the future, and you're going to lose." He'll quit. He'll sit and go, "Well, what's the point? I'm going to lose." Because he's just desperate to win. Whereas people like me, if the genie says, "You're going to lose," I'll say, "I don't care. I enjoy trying." Yeah, but you're going to lose. I'm not in it to win and lose. I want to try. Yeah, but Andrew, I'm a genie and I'm telling you I've seen the future. That's fine. Telling me I'm going to lose doesn't demotivate me on any level. And you know what's funny? Sometimes, in case you didn't know this, genies are liars. Genies lie. Genies who pretend they know better lie. Your family lies. Your girlfriend lies. Society lies. Your teachers lie. Politicians lie. Doctors lie. Lawyers lie. Judges lie. Everyone lies. Oh, you're going to lose if you do that. You don't even know. You're a liar. And I'm here to try because I'm a trier. So we're going to see. And if I win, I'm not any happier than if I lose. I don't care. I'm happy I got to struggle at something. Hey, Tristan, me and Tristan don't talk about when we got out of jail. We talk about how we were in jail. We don't talk about, do you remember how we got out? Winning. No, we talk about, hey, jail was so hard, do you remember? Yeah, man, jail was so hard. Yeah, that was really difficult, and there were the cockroaches in our food. Do you remember? Yeah, I remember when we couldn't sleep, and they were locking us up, and there was that guy next door who killed himself, and they came into our room, and they took all our stuff. Yeah, do you remember? We talk about the trying. This is what we're in love with. This is what we miss. We miss the struggle. We don't miss the win. We miss the trying. I'm the only man in history who spoke against the entire Matrix. Everyone else gets hit with an indictment and sits there and does a PR release. I'm sorry. And they delete their social media and they hope it all goes away. I'm standing there saying, you're corrupt. You're corrupt. I'm innocent. Matrix attack. They're like, Andrew, if you do that, you're going to lose. You can't tell a judge he's corrupt. He's going to put you in jail. I'm going to try. I don't listen to the genies. And I ain't in jail. I'm here. I am still here. Everyone is lying to you because nobody wants you to do better than them. Crabs in a bucket. Nobody wants you to do better than them. If a genie really saw the future and he knew you were going to win, he'd still tell you you're going to lose. He doesn't want you to do better than him. Everyone who doesn't believe in you doesn't want you to do better than them. That's why they're telling you they've seen the future. That's why they're telling you they're better than you. That's why they're telling you you can't do it. That's why they're telling you you're wasting your time. They don't want you to do better than them. That's it. But all of these problems go away when you fall in love with the trying. Because when they talk about these words, these magical buzzwords, these bullets in their gun, lose. It doesn't affect you. Hitting you with their last bullet and you stand there unfazed. Lose doesn't work on me, sir. I'm here to try. Yeah, but you're really going to lose. Don't give a shit. You're going to have to do better than that. Is that your weapon? Is that how you've disarmed? Is that how you have destroyed the masculine spirit of all these other men, telling them they're going to lose and they've all quit and run away? I'm different. I'm exceptional. I'm a different person. So it doesn't matter if you tell me I'm going to lose. Even if I believe you, which I don't, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me. I can't be affected by your words. Imagine somebody having so much power over you that their words, their discouragement totally disarms your combative ability. Someone comes up to you and goes, you're going to lose. And you go, okay. And you go back to being a fucking brokey. You're better than that. You are better than that. You're in love with the trying. You're in love with the war. You love getting shot. You don't care if you lose. You don't care if you win. You're there for the chaos. Some men don't want money. They just want to see the world burn. They just want to be in it because they're in it. They just want to do it because they could do it. Those are the exceptional. Those are the triers. Those are the men who break down the walls and find the gold. Those are the ones who are written about in history books. You're telling me they didn't tell Napoleon that he's going to lose against the entire world? You think people didn't come to Napoleon and say, we can't fight the whole world, Napoleon. France can't conquer Earth. And you know what he did? He took his glasses off. He looked him right in his eye. I don't care if I win or lose. I want to go to war. And that's why Napoleon was Napoleon.
So guys, this is the end of the video, and now I'm giving my thoughts and my perspective to you. So first, we have learned in this video, we have to be different from others. We have to be different from others. And then I asked you again a very important question. If you know you're gonna lose, will you try? If you really know you're gonna lose, you will try? Will you try? Like Andrew Tate said, I will try no matter win or lose. The same question I asked myself, and I got the answer, because I don't know, like I listen to my voice, I listen to my heart, and if I listen to my heart is saying your channel is not going to monetize. There is 99% chances you are not going to monetize. But still I'm trying my best, I'm trying my hard. I open my mobile camera, I have no mic, no background, but still no lights, no anything. But still I'm trying my best. There is no excuse. I'm just trying in order to win. I love to try. I'm trying because if I win, I will change my background with YouTube money. I will buy some light, I will buy a camera, I will buy a mic if I win. So I'm just trying. And if I know I'm going to lose, I will try. Because, for example, I tried this YouTube channel. I hope God blesses me and YouTube monetize my account. But if YouTube doesn't monetize my account, I will make another one. Simple answer. I love to try. I will try again and again until I win. And we have to forget winning, forget trying, forget losing, forget winning. We just love trying. We just have to love trying. Just try again, try, and maybe after 5 years, maybe after 10 years, we are going to win. And when we win, we forget about losing. We forget about how many times we lose. The world forget about how many times we lose. They only gonna remember our winning. And if we win, we win. The world will be ours if we win. So only we have to love try, just try and trying hard. The other lesson we learned is to solve problem. Be a problem solving guy. Just solve any problem. Look around you and think about it. How many problems you got? Think about it. And solve problems. This is very important factor. You have to solve so many problems. Maybe you try. And what I mean by problems. So let's try a YouTube channel. So for example, you made a YouTube channel. You got no views, no subs, no likes. You failed. But you just love to try. You want to know what will happen if I make a YouTube channel. Maybe you just start vlogging and you fail. Then you go and you will teach people how to make money. Then you fail. And then you make another channel, the third channel. Then you motivate people, and maybe you will win. So we have to become the problem solver and take risk and try different things. Let's try these things, let's try this thing, let's try this thing, let's try that thing. You have to be trying new things. You have to solve new problems by just trying. Forget what will happen if I lose, forget what will happen if I win. Just focus on trying. But like, I also motivate, like, my only my accent is not good, but and my English is not grammar is not good. I will improve in future.